morning, everyone. I'm Chu-Chen Lee from National Taiwan University, and today I'm excited to share with you my recent research on the shrimp cultivation. And my topic is quantifying feeding-related characteristic of shrimp using deep learning. And my advisor is Dr. Wu. All right, let's start with the introduction. So in 2023, the global shrimp market was valued at over 30 billion US dollars. And this value is expected to double by 2028, reaching about 74 billion US dollars. And these figures highlight the increasing significance of shrimp in global food market. So during the shrimp cultivation process, precise feeding is crucial because shrimp feed account for nearly 40% of total cultivation cost. So accurately estimating the feeding behavior of shrimp and feeding them based on their needs not only ensure the shrimp's healthy growth, but also prevent the water pollution caused by overfeeding. But more importantly, this approach can significantly reduce overall farming costs. So traditionally, shrimp farmers use the feeding track. They first put some sampling feed on it and track the shrimps to eat. So it can the shrimp farmer determine the amount of the feed for the next feeding based on the number of shrimps and the amount of the leftover feed on feeding track. However, this method is time-consuming and discontinuous, labor-intensive. More importantly, this over-rely on the farmer's experience, which can lead to subjective and inaccurate feeding amounts. So to address these issues, this study aimed to develop an automatic system using the deep learning technology and quantify feeding relating characteristics of shrimp. So by observing shrimp feeding behavior through the underwater cameras, and the visual inputs will be processed by deep learning models to quantify the feeding relating characteristics, and this will help farmers devise more effective feeding strategies. Okay, in this study, the system consists of 4 modules. The under-video modules, shrimp tracking, and feed residue detection module, and the feed behavior detection module, and output modules. So let's look into step by step. And this study is conducted at the auto farming in Taiwan. And in the feeding pond, we installed the underwater camera, automatic feeder, and the water quality sensor. And additionally, we also collect the regional weather data from the Central Weather Bureau. So in the feeding pond, we installed 2 sets of the underwater video module at opposite corner to sample different locations. And each set includes an underwater camera and an automatic feeder. The feeder releases a small amount of sampling feed at fixed intervals to ensure even distribution. While the cameras record shrimp feeding behavior for 10 minutes after feeding and capturing data for 4 times a day. Let's move to the shrimp tracking model. So in our data set, the footage consists of the daytime colors image and the nighttime infrared image. We slide these videos into 1,200 images. And the ratio between these 2 types of the images is about 3:1. Due to the use of the wide-angle lens, this image were later calibrated for distortions. In the model, we label shrimp into 2 types, the measurable and visible. So The measurable shrinks must exhibit clear and complete features, which are relative rare in our data set, but hold invaluable value for subsequent detailed studies. So let's talk about the shrink tracking model, which is called SDM. The SDM consists of an object detection model and a tracking algorithm. So let me explain each in detail. So the object detection model uses the YOLO V9 as its backbone. So this model can predict the shrink's classes, shrink bounding box, and the confidence scores based on the feature map of interest. And shrink detecting in consecutive frames are tracked using the sort algorithm, which include the common filters and the Hungarian algorithm. And this setup allows us to continuously track individual shrink and collect detailed movement data through the IOU metric. So the object detections components of the SDM is shown as and performance with an overall MAP of 0.92. This figures might seem abstract, so let's look into the model's visualization for better understanding. So we selected some extreme scenarios. Using bracket, we can observe that the models primarily focus on the shrinks in the frame, indicating that it has successfully done the shrinks features. So the tracking algorithm performance. The MOTA is a comprehensive metric for evaluating model tracking performance. The shrink tracking models achieve a MOTA score of 83.3%. So let's move to the fit residue measurement algorithm. So the fit residue measurement algorithm is known as the FRMA. It's based on a series of the image processing technique tailored for daytime and nighttime scenarios. So during the daytime, we use the dynamic thresholding and morphological operation to adjust the threshold for each image. So this method separates the feed from background, ensure the high adaptability. So in the nighttime scenarios, the algorithm becomes more complicated by using the gamma corrections, contract limited adaptive histogram equalization, and control filters. And this technique reduces noise and enhances image quality through the local histogram equalizations, effectively filtering out non-fit features. So this approach enables the algorithm to be reliable under all conditions. So the FRMA was tested on 100 labeled ground truth images, reaching correlations of over 0.88 with the actual conditions. And this high correlations not only validate the accuracy of the algorithm, but also underscore its reliability in practical applications. So the objective of the shrink tracking model is to quantify various characteristics of the shrimps attracted by feed. Based on their moving speed, shrimp are classified as either passing or staying, which we assume that the staying shrimp are feeding. For the passing shrimp, we calculate their number, entries frequency, and the movement patterns. For the staying shrimps, we calculate their number, their entries frequency, and the duration of staying. Meanwhile, the variation in the field residue area is also calculated, which we know as FRAPI. So we quantified 5 shrimp feeding latent characteristics during the long-term cultivation period. And we found that during this period, the FIVI movement and the same durations are showing an increasing trend in the later stage, while the shrimp's number of shrimp and entries frequency decreased. Next, we divided these long-term quantified data into daytime and nighttime categories. The result of the t-text indicating the significant difference in the interest frequencies and the staying durations and movement between day and night. So to understand the factors influence this shrimp-feeding characteristic, we further create a correlations matrix of feeding-related characteristics and the environmental factors. The value in the matrix represents the correlations coefficient between the corresponding x and y axis. From the results, we found that the water temperature, the salinity, and the atmospheric pressures play significant roles in influencing shrimp feeding characteristics. So to sum up, the shrimp tracking model has achieved results with the overall MAP of 0.92, and the feed residue measurement algorithm has demonstrated a correlation of 0.88 with label branches. And here's my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Questions?
So based on your feed amount detection model, were you able to adjust or control the amount of feed that you provide?
Yeah, we didn't. This is a good question. We didn't connect the automatic feeders. Like we only the setup of the feeder was fixed. So like we have the fixed times, and we just like we're not actually after application. We just doing some experiment. So like we do 4 times a day to watch their feeding behavior. So we didn't like connect it to the feeder.
That will be your plan.
Yeah, in the future maybe we'll do that.
Questions?
Yes.
Is there any manual counting that you can compare with your tracking counting? Because you are counting the number of shrimps, right?
Yeah.
And is there any like I know how many shrimps there are in a like pool, so that I can compare. I can see, okay, my tracking algorithm tells me that this number is good enough.
Yeah, I see. Because we just doing one cultivation period, so we didn't have data to compare. But in the future, maybe we can do this. Yeah. Thank you.
Good. Next